Hey there! In today's video, I'll show my favorite way to get to central London from Heathrow, the Elizabeth line. We begin this guide here in the arrivals hall of Terminal 3. Follow the blue signs that say trains to find the entrance to the tunnel that will take you to the station. This guide will be the same no matter what terminal you arrive at because there are stations at Terminal 5, 4, and the one we're walking to that serves Terminal 2 and 3. All the stations at Heathrow are step-free, and the journey time should take about 3 minutes from the arrivals hall to the train ticketing area. There are countless ads for the Heathrow Express, which is the non-stop service run by the airport and Great Western Railways. This is the fastest way into the city, but also the most expensive transit option. You are able to buy select tickets in advance for £10 one way, but they're not refundable and must be purchased months in advance. The biggest drawback, in my opinion, for the Heathrow Express is the fare you pay does not count towards your daily fare cap. Let me briefly explain what that is. If you pay with an Oyster reloadable card or the same contactless debit or credit card, you will not pay more than a certain amount per day no matter how many trips you take. Heathrow is in Zone 6 and Central London is in Zone 1, so the daily fare cap is £16.30. This allows you to take multiple trips after this journey that could be potentially capped at this rate. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments. Continue following the blue signs that say trains. You'll arrive in a ticketing hall where you could use a ticketing machine, but these tickets may be more expensive, and I recommend using your contactless debit or credit card directly on the fare gates. To get to the platform, use the multiple high-speed lifts or the escalators if you're traveling light. The Heathrow Express and Elizabeth lines both share the platform, but it's fairly easy to spot what train is which, as I'll show you in a moment. Once on the platform, I advise to walk all the way to the end to avoid crowded carriages. While we wait for our train, let's briefly look at the route map for this relatively new service. The Elizabeth line calls at multiple stations where you can transfer to the tube, and trains continue past Paddington to serve central London and beyond. As promised, this is the Heathrow Express train that shares the same platform, so do be aware of what train you are boarding. And here comes our lovely purple train now. The Elizabeth line uses new Class 3, 4, 5 train sets and has a distinctive purple livery. Quick history on this line: it was opened in 2022 and named after Queen Elizabeth II. It reaches over 200 million trips per year, which is 1/7 of all rail trips in England. There is a very small gap between the platform and the train, but boarding with roller bags and a stroller was no issue. If you're using a mobility device, find the markings on the platform for the boarding doors with an accessible seating area. These are great trains and have an open gangway design that allows you to move through the entire train if one section is crowded. Each section has seats that flip up to allow for baggage to be stowed. Be sure to hold on to your wheeled luggage as the train accelerates quickly at times. The train was spotless and had a very smooth ride. There are faster options to get to Paddington and beyond, but I think the Elizabeth line really hits the sweet spot between speed and affordability. I also really appreciate the flexibility to just tap on with a bank card and go instead of buying tickets ahead of time. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm off to the tube.